This is TechCrunch.
This week's cover of Wall Street Journal magazine is extremely minimalistic. That's not surprising given that the main story is an in-depth interview with Tim Cook, the CEO of Apple and the king of minimalistic design. In Cook's interview with the Wall Street Journal's Ben Cohen, we learn he still believes the Vision Pro is going to be a success. He also sticks to his line that Apple isn't lagging behind on artificial intelligence. As Apple employees like to say, the company is usually not first, but best. But perhaps the most surprising detail in the future is that Cook didn't know you can choose your own name for iMessage group chats. Do you name yours? Interesting. I may take that on, Cook told Cohen. Just as most Apple products are now waterproof, Apple's CEO seems impermeable to humor. Cook decided to name a group chat with his former college roommates as simply roommates. The Ray-Ban Meta smart glasses are the top-selling product in 60% of all Ray-Ban stores throughout Europe, the Middle East, and Africa, according to Upload VR. The detail came from Esseler Luxottica CFO Stefano Grassi, who revealed during the eyewear giant's earnings call last week that Ray-Ban Meta proved to be a significant driver for the company's sales. In Europe, Meta has yet to roll out multimodal AI features for its Ray-Ban smart glasses, citing a lack of clarity from regulators in the EU. The company says it's committed to bringing all of its Meta AI features to Europe at some point, but the current lack of AI features doesn't appear to be hindering Ray-Ban Meta's sales in the region. It's possible some consumers are drawn to the glasses' speakers and cameras more than its AI capabilities. In any case, the Ray-Ban Meta glasses are proving to be a larger success than Meta originally expected. That early traction may have been a factor in Meta expanding its partnership with Esseler Luxottica into the next decade. Instagram and Threads accounts that track the private jets of celebrities, including Mark Zuckerberg, Elon Musk, Kim Kardashian, Bill Gates, Jeff Bezos, and Kylie Jenner, were suspended on Monday, according to the owner of many such accounts, Florida college student Jack Sweeney. Meta tells TechCrunch these accounts violated its privacy policy, citing a risk of physical harm against the individuals. Links to Instagram/Threads accounts tracking the flights of former President Donald Trump, Florida Governor Ron DeSantis, and other celebrity accounts produced an error message on Monday night, reading, "The link you followed may be broken, or the page may have been removed." Sweeney's account tracking Taylor Swift's chat was disabled on Friday. Given the risk of physical harm to individuals and in keeping with the Independent Oversight Board's recommendation, we've disabled these accounts for violating our privacy policy, said a Meta spokesperson in an emailed statement to TechCrunch. Sweeney posted from his personal account that today feels like December 15, 2022, referencing the time Elon Musk permanently suspended his @ElonJet account from Twitter. In May, U.S. President Joe Biden signed a bill that allows private aircraft owners to anonymize their registration information. However, Sweeney has said tracking high-profile individuals is still easily doable, including through tips from other flight tracking enthusiasts. Startups that build AI medical assistants and medical scribes, which save doctors time that they would otherwise spend taking notes and populating medical records, have been booming over the past year, and incumbents now want to get in on the action. On Tuesday, video conferencing company Zoom said it is partnering with Suki, one such AI medical scribe provider, to offer doctors on its platform an AI scribe that can take notes about their consultations with patients. Zoom is used for about 36% of all telehealth visits in the U.S., making it the most popular video conferencing platform, according to industry intelligence group Definitive Healthcare. Punit Soni, founder and CEO of Suki, told TechCrunch that Zoom had considered every other AI medical scribe startup before choosing Suki. The startup closed a $70 million Series D earlier this month. Zoom's founder and CEO Eric Yuan told Fortune earlier this month that the company is aiming to morph from a conferencing company to one focused on AI tools for workplaces. Amazon-owned One Medical has also said it is integrating AI tools to help clinicians on its platform save time on administrative tasks. Instead of partnering with a startup in the space, One Medical is leveraging Amazon's Bedrock, a service that helps build AI applications, and AWS Health Scribe, Amazon's homegrown note-taking platform for clinicians. Large healthcare systems and smaller doctors' offices have found that AI software can save them hours spent on keeping up with necessary documentation. Most companies in the space have also seen their revenue tick up fast, investors say. Other startups that use AI for medical note-taking include Abridge, reportedly raising $250 million at a $2.5 billion valuation, Nabla, and Ambiance Healthcare. Microsoft's Nuance is also an important player in this market. Although the market is crowded and there is a risk that general-purpose foundational models may eventually be able to replace AI medical scribe startups, investors say that there is sufficient differentiation between these companies for now. For example, Abridge serves large medical systems, while others are geared towards smaller medical offices. Earlier this year, Metal, a startup known for its video game clipping features, launched a cross-platform AI assistant called Highlight. Now the company is spinning off Highlight into a new entity, which has raised $10 million in a funding round. General Catalyst led the funding round with Valor, SV Angel, and Conviction Embed participating in the round. Metal also put in $3 million in the new entity out of $13 million it raised in July. Metal's co-founder, Pim DeWitt, is the only common link between Metal and Highlight now, as the latter has its own team, including Horace Butt, who was VP of Design at productivity company ClickUp, Metal co-founder Josh Lipson, and Metal's first head of growth, Mark Bond. We started Highlight as a research project within Metal. We wanted to explore the translation layer between LLMs, large language models, and what's going on your screen. But we realized to grow quickly and hire engineers for a specific app by offering them equity. Highlight needs to be a separate entity, DeWitt told TechCrunch over a call. Highlight is a cross-platform desktop app that lets you attach your screen, a voice note, or a document as context and then ask questions to an LLM. The app can also transcribe your calls from system audio so you can ask questions about a particular meeting later. You can perform actions that have become pretty common with AI assistants, such as summarizing, rewriting, highlighting, and explaining the context attached to the app at the time of querying. In July, the company had opened up its platform for developers to build apps on top of Highlight. However, the startup realized that this approach would limit custom actions to a handful of developers. With the latest version, the company will allow users to prompt their way to a custom action, like summarizing the first 10 minutes of a meeting. Highlight also wants to open up prompts to the community of users, helping one person discover a useful automation someone has created. For developers with programming knowledge, the company plans to open up an agentic framework that will allow them to use parts of your system and do small tasks, such as summarizing documents in a particular folder in the background. Our idea is to create virtual employees so you can start delegating some of your tasks to them and have more time on your hands, DeWitt said. With today's announcement, the company is releasing a push-to-talk shortcut and new conversations app that records your meetings. Nico Bonatzos, venture partner at General Catalyst, told TechCrunch over email that Highlight is easy to understand for users because of the on-screen context and the lack of complex prompts. I've been underwhelmed by the fact that most consumer-facing AI companies only let you interact with them via chat interfaces. This demonstrates a lack of imagination and, frankly, limits what is possible with this powerful new technology. We are very encouraged with the bold design choices that Pim and his team have made so far, Bonatzos said, pointing out that Highlight's combination of automation and on-screen context allows users to utilize AI better. Highlight AI is free to use for now, but the company wants to adopt a pricing plan based on the word count processed by the assistant down the line. That's all for now. For more stories like this one, visit TechCrunch.com.